When researchers placed people in brain scanners and simulated social rejection, the region that lit up was the same one that registers a burn or a broken bone. Loneliness does not metaphorically hurt. It borrows your body's pain hardware. This finding puzzled neuroscientists for years. Why would the brain route the ache of isolation through the same circuits as a physical wound? These two experiences feel entirely separate. You can point to where a burn hurts, but the ache of being unseen has no obvious location. Yet somewhere beneath awareness, the brain treats them as neighbors, not strangers. The breakthrough came from an experiment that was almost cruel in its simplicity. Participants believed they were playing an online ball-tossing game with two other people. At first, everyone included them. Then, without explanation, the throwing stopped. The ball never came back. Inside the scanner, a region called the dorsal anterior cingulate cortex activated. This area has a specific function, detecting that something is wrong. It fires when you touch a hot surface, and it fires when you are excluded. Naomi Eisenberger and her team published these results in 2003. But the anterior cingulate cortex was not the only overlapping region. The anterior insula, which maps your body's internal state, also responds during both physical injury and social rejection. A later study pushed this further. Kross and his colleagues asked participants to view a photograph of someone who had recently broken up with them. The secondary somatosensory cortex activated. This is the precise region that registers where physical pain is located on your body. The heartbreak was landing as if it had a zip code. But this discovery raises a deeper question. If social pain and physical pain share the same neural alarm, what is that alarm actually protecting? The answer reframes what pain itself is for. Physical pain signals danger to your body tissue. Social pain appears to signal danger of a different kind, disconnection. For a species as deeply social as ours, the nervous system treats isolation not as an inconvenience but as a threat. The ache you feel when no one reaches out is not a malfunction. It is the same alarm that tells you to pull your hand from a flame. This changes how we should understand the world many people inhabit right now. Digital connection has expanded beyond anything in human history, yet chronic loneliness is increasingly described as a public health concern. John Cacioppo spent decades investigating this paradox. His research linked prolonged loneliness to elevated stress hormones, disrupted immune function, and measurable cardiovascular risk. A meta-analysis led by Julian Holt-Lundstedt found that chronic social isolation predicts mortality risk comparable to smoking roughly 15 cigarettes per day. The brain's alarm was never meant to ring without end. But for millions of people it does. The next time loneliness lands like something physical in your chest, there is a reason it feels that way. Your brain is running the exact same circuitry it uses to tell you that you are being injured. It is saying that something vital is missing. And that signal, painful as it is the most honest warning your body knows how to give.